Number is 325-598. 325-598. Oh, sorry. That's not my fault. That's not my fault. 325-598. No. Okay, I'm not gonna do the 325. We already got that established. That's over. 593. I'm trying. 593. 593. 59. No. Okay. All right. Let's see what we have. Somebody got to win it. Someone has to win it. This is the winner right here. Go ahead. Come on, get ready. You ready? 5, 6. Oh, 5, 7, 6. My apologies. 5, 7. He manifested the win. He manifested the win.
Enjoying yourself?
Respect, brother. Respect.
You enjoying yourself?
Just got here.
Okay.
Hydrate.
Okay, so you missed out on the performances and the speeches and stuff. Did you get you something to eat?
No, I ate at home.
Then we got Westchester Bronx in the building, man.
Okay.
Hey, y'all in the ear.
You can get you
Give a
some
strong
water.
hand to my brother Garfield who came down from NY. He got to get on the train in a minute. Y'all show us some VA love, y'all.
All right.
Peace. Alright. How we gonna unite? We got so much tribalism going on.
We all work together for the children.
Alright. This is what we're gonna do today. We talk about black economics. We talk about the black man being God. We talk about the black men owning stores. We talk about a lot of things. But how are we going to achieve this? Because it seems like it's Black Unity Day, but everybody ain't focused on what's going on stage, which is the true understanding and true knowledge of how to do it. I had my brother come on earlier, and he talked about economics for the youth, right? But the problem is, nobody wants to follow what they are hearing. It sounds good, we get a good clap, we eat some food, we go home, and then tomorrow we go back to work for the same white man we complain about every day. So now, how do we achieve this, what we all have talked about today? Alright? Let's do it step by step. What is one of the main problems we have as black folks when we talk about economics? Can anybody tell me? What's the main problem? We got bad credit. That's the biggest problem. I didn't say everybody, brother. We got bad credit, so we got to start back to basics, family. How are we going to talk about buying out stores, buying everything, and we can't even go to a bank and borrow $5? So now, family, this is what we do at the Dagger Squad. We walk you through stages. The first stage, economic empowerment. That's our religion. Economic empowerment, because no matter what religion anybody claims, ain't none of them know if it's true or not. It's based on belief. So it's a guessing game. It may be true, and it's a promise. How has that worked out for our community so far? We've been praying for how many years? Ever since we came off them boats, we've been praying, and it seems like the God that we're praying to is either he's not the right God, or he's not hearing our prayers. So you can keep praying if you want, but listen, I'm telling y'all right now, belief can't take us nowhere. That's for you and your own personal self. But as far as economic empowerment, you ain't got to pray. It's about doing. It ain't about praying and hoping. It's about you doing it. The first step, family, first step, you got to clean up your credit. You got to clean up your credit. First step. Everybody out here, we all got a little hustle game going on. We selling candy as kids. We teaching them as kids, hey, buy a little candy from a little thing. So we teaching the kids to hustle from they're young. They get older, so they know what the hustle game is. The more effort you put in, is the more you get out of it. And what black folks hate, I gotta say it, we hate sales jobs. Any job to do with sales, we hate it. But every millionaire in America is based off sales. Apple, you got an Apple phone? It was an idea. Dude say, I'm going to sell this. Now he's a billionaire. You got all type of magazines. You got all type of sneakers that we wear. It's an idea, and somebody fulfilled that idea with a dream, and they went out and made sure that their product was sold, and they're now millionaires. There's no millionaire that work for somebody. They always work for themselves. And what happened with our community, 95% of us work for somebody. I'm not condemning no job. I haven't worked for anybody for 10 years. And the reason why I don't is because I know the economic financial system. When it comes to credit repair, when it comes to trade lines, when it comes to funding, when it comes to government grants, government contracts, when it comes to certifications, my whole team takes care of all of that. So right now, would you believe that the government got a contract for you to have a piece of land to grow weed? Would you believe me if I said that? They got a contract for that. Now, who smokes weed more than us in our community? No, let's talk about it. We let them come in, own all these dispensaries, making millions of dollars off a product that we use more than anybody else in the world. And then we say, we want unity. Let's talk about unity for a second. Unity can only happen in small pockets for us. And the reason is, we are tribal people. You got people who wear wool off, you got H.O.K, you got Igbo, you got your people that follow Yoruba, you got all types of people, Muslims, all types of people came on the boat. So they come from a certain cultural background. They don't want to deal with certain people. So I got my brothers of the Hebrew Israelites here. They're going to unite with those who they are good with. So if the Hebrew Israelites going to unite, they're not going to unite with a regular dude off the street corner. They're going to unite with who believes what they believe. It's just like the gods in the earth. You're going to see them build. When I came to this country, I used to go to a high school in New York, and I used to see these brothers form circles, and I'm like, what are they saying? I want to go, and they used to like, yo, bro, you can't be here. And then I found out it was the 5% gods on earth, and they used to build about brotherhood. The difference with all of us is this. We wear different garbs, we dress different ways. You need to unite with who's going to unite with you with the same cause. This brother talk about economic empowerment. Who else is down with economic empowerment going to unite with our brother right now? How many people right here want to unite with my brother when he spoke about economic empowerment? Let's see. Everybody should have their hands up. You know why? Because he's starting with the youth. How many people is going to help him? With the Dagger squad, what we did is we said we're going to have 100 people in every state who wants to unite, build their credit, get trade lines, get funding, get 150,000. My goal is to get 100 people in Virginia who wants to clean up their credit, get funding, because I'm a funding specialist. I could get you 150K, but your file got to be right. And if I get 100 people to do that, bro, that's $15 million. That's unity. I ain't worried about everybody. Everybody ain't gonna like me. No, I don't like how he talk. He too fat. He don't like this. He don't like. They gonna fuck. That's how we are. So I said I just want 100 people. That means 5,000 in the whole country. And what we gonna do, family? There's something called ghost towns, abandoned towns, and we gonna buy them. And we're going to build our own security forces. We're going to get our own farmland and get our own food, because that's how they're getting us. They're getting us with the food. Whether it's a chicken, all these manufactured foods, the GMOs, all of a sudden you grow your son up like an army, you're like an army general with your son, all of a sudden he's gay. You're like, why did this happen? I'm not saying nothing against gay people, but I'm just saying the way how we are as far as foods and everything that they put in the food, we don't know. How could we trust this man that did us so wrong for so many years and expect we could go to the corner store and eat food that is good for us? We got to get our own food, family. We got to get our own food. So I'm saying, with Richmond, they got the 100-man team that they're going to build up here in Richmond or in Virginia. You get 100 people, brother. That's all you need. Stop worrying about the 45 million. The 45 million ain't going to come. Because they got issues, they ain't got no time. You got sisters right now who got 2 jobs, raising 3 kids by themselves, can't even go back to school. What they gonna do? What they gonna do? So I'm telling y'all, family, if y'all gonna unite, listen to your brother carefully. It's only gonna happen in pockets. If we are Black Unity Day, why can't all of us right now sign up with Brother King Shaw right now and say, hey, what? We gonna get our credit fixed. We got Garfield, he got a bunch of trade lines. We're going to boost the scores. We're going to get funding. Why can't 100 people right now do that? Just look at yourselves right now. It's Black Unity Day. It sounds good. Food's good. Go home. You got the hiatus. You go to sleep. You go to work in the morning. It's the next day. You ain't even remember that you had Black Unity Day. What was the purpose? What did you leave here with? Have you feel inspired today? Is it a bunch of rah-rah? Ha, ha, ha. I know how to speak. I know how to speak loud. So yes, I'm on the microphone. What did you leave here with today? Have you left here with the plan to say, you know what? What that brother said makes sense. He talking about black empowerment. I need to get his number. What's his number? Everybody should leave with the brother's number today. The sister with the black economics book, Sister Brian, I don't know if she's still here, but she got a book. How many people bought her book? Economics don't sound sexy. We want to hear about controversy and foolishness, love and hip-hop, which can entertain us. Left with this one. That's what we're about. We got to change our mindset. So that's why I'm saying, I don't know how many people live in Richmond, but bruh, if you can't get 100, man, it's a waste of time. Our people not ready for that. We got to give up. Yo, listen. How many people here have bad credit that needs their credit to be fixed? How many people? Raise your hand up. Now, what are you going to do to make a change to that tomorrow? Are you going to call me up? Are you going to call up somebody? I'll point you in the direction where you can do it yourself. I got programs where you can do it yourself. And if you want somebody to do it for you, I do that too. And I charge a fee, a small little fee. But at the end of the day, what are you going to do when you leave here today? Is it the same as usual? Don't let these politicians come here, family. Promise you this, promise you that, and then as they get elected, you don't see them again until 3 years when they know it's next year's election. We can't trust the politicians. We can't trust them. You got to group with your own people. If you're 25, between 25 and 44, you are the person who has to make the change as far as uniting. Because guess what? If you guys can't unite, nobody can unite. You remember what I said? I said between 25 and 44. The black man has been an endangered species forever, ever since we came off this boat. But what are we going to do in our own community? How many of us got a community security force, a conflict resolution center? I got a 9-point plan, and one of the biggest things in it is a conflict resolution center. Every time we call the police as a black man, 3 things happen. You get arrested, you get beat up, right, or you get killed. Tell me I'm lying. 3 things happen when you call the police. So what if you had the brothers here, the Hebrew Israelites, set up a conflict resolution center? We set up a GoFundMe to pay them, you know, $10 an hour, whatever. Having a 24-hour hotline for Virginia. If an issue happens, you and your wife, your girlfriend got a little argument, and sometimes women, they be a little spiteful sometimes. They call the police on y'all. That's the truth. But what if they had a hotline to call that wouldn't have to deal with the police? I mean, if the brother put a gun out, hell yeah, call 911 on his ass. But if it's a simple issue, he came in my face and he was shouting, I feel scared. Call the conflict resolution center. We dispatch somebody out to resolve it. We get a therapist on the phone, a counselor, to counsel him and counsel you and settle the differences right there and then. Because this is you know what it is? A woman would call the police, but they'll love you and say, you know what? I don't want to press charges tomorrow. They was mad at the time. It happens all the time. But don't call, listen, if we limit our experiences with police, we are better off. That's all I got to say. We better off. So now, I'm talking too long, man. So I'm going to jump off, brother, because I got to get out of here. But I just want to say, my name is Brother Garfield. Look me up on Facebook, Garfield Reed. I know a bunch of y'all here. I'm working with y'all with credit and so forth. Let's hit your brother up if you're looking for funding. And you know what? I got to introduce y'all to a product that I have right here. It's the only product I'm going to promote today. It's called a royalty gem. If you got an Android phone, right, all I got to do is turn it on and you'll get a text message from it. So if you got a business, this is perfect for you. It does $25 a month. And if you recommend 3 people, you get it for free. I'm telling you, it's also another way to make money. Because everybody you recommend, you get $25 plus you get a $10 residual every month. So if you sign up 100 people, that's $1,000 a month you're getting. It's a beautiful product. It's called the Royalty Gem. Check me out on Facebook, Garfield Reed. Check out my morning show. I'm on Facebook Live every morning. It's called The Morning Money Show. All I talk about is ways to make money. and to put money in your pocket. And there's a way also, I gotta say this before I go, how to add $200 to $400 to your paycheck by adjusting your W-4. We teach that. So if you listen to us, I'm on YouTube every Wednesday and starting as Black News 102. We talk about all this stuff on the Urban Economics Show. But every morning at 8:25 Eastern, you could check me out. Alright? So I'm going to leave it right there, brother. Thank you. My last name is Reed, R-E-I-D. My first name is Garfield, like the cat. They named the cat after me a couple years ago. Alright? So peace and love, family, and thanks for having me. One love.